Good day everyone, we are from LAX 2049 Group 71. So today we are going to choose a name for our news publication and we are going to finalize 4 sections for our news publication. So let's start off by introducing ourselves. My name is Sugganiya Subramaniam, matrix number 207642, and I'm currently pursuing my degree in Bachelor in Accounting.
Hello everyone, my name is Samini Ramuloo with matrix number 207823. I'm from Department of Chemical and Environmental Engineering. Thank you.
And I am Liew Xin Ying with matrix number 206440. And I'm a first year student of Bachelor of Economics. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Munierah Husna binti Abdullah. My matric number is 207245 and I'm from Bachelor of Arabic Literature. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nurin Syaza Hani. My metric number is 206510 and I am furthering my studies in business administration from school business and economics. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Kuhanesre Ramana. My matrix number is 207437. I'm currently pursuing Bachelor's of Biotechnology. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Choo Wen Xuan and my matric number is 205587. I am the first one student from Bachelor Economics. Thank you, that's all for me.
Hi, my name is Ooi Zi Wei, matrix number 207281. I'm a first year student from Bachelor of Biotechnology. Thank you.
So thank you guys. So now let's start our discussion by suggesting the names for our news publication first. So do you guys have any suggestions?
Yes, I would like to go first. I would like to suggest the name Malaysia today. The reason why I suggest this name is because we are going to publish news every week. So it's like we are going to update people about the news that's happening around us currently. So hopefully y'all like this name. Thank you.
Sorry. And I would like to suggest the name of our news publication, and which is D News. And the D means daily. So it's very simple, and the full name is Daily News. Okay, thank you.
I would like to suggest Putra Bus as our name for news publication. This is because I believe that we as UPM students can provide information regarding current affairs, as well create platforms to our UPM student who has writing and journalism skills to contribute the articles to our newspaper. That's all. Thank you.
I would like to suggest Putra Time. Putra is because we are UPM student. Time is because we are going to publish newspaper, so we need news. Events and changes happen from time to time, and these changes and events will become news. Thank you.
Okay, guys, I'm going to suggest for our names of new publication. I suggest the real time because all of read the news is to know more the real times happen in today. Thank you.
Okay, for my suggestion, I would like to suggest Putra Leaks because I think that it is a fun name for us to review about news in our news. So I think I'll go with Putra Leaks. Thank you.
Okay, I would like to suggest Putra Bulletin because I think we should share current news to students. So then they are not going to lack any of news. That's all. Thank you.
So thank you for suggestions guys. So I think we can finalize the name by voting. So let's start the voting. Who's going to vote for Malaysia today? And by the way, everyone can vote twice now. So who's going to vote for Malaysia today? So we have one vote for Malaysia today. Next, who's going to vote for D News? D News. We have two votes for D News. So next is for Putra Bulletin. So how many votes do we have for Putra Bulletin? So we have 3 votes for Putra Bulletin. Next, for Putra League. How many votes do we have for Putra League? We have 1 vote for Putra League. Next, for Putra Time. How many votes do we have for Putra Time? We have 1 vote for Putra Time. For Real Time, how many votes for Real Time? We have 1 vote for Real Time. And finally for Putra Buzz, how many votes do we have for Putra Buzz? We have 6 votes for Putra Buzz. So now that everyone has voted and we have chosen Putra Buzz as our name of news publication. So let's continue our discussion. So the next part of our discussion is to choose sections for a news publication. So do you guys have any suggestions on what section to include?
I would like to suggest to have a section regarding environment. The environment is equally important issue no matter what are we going through, be it unending social issues or economic crisis. Environments a significant role in all of us. I believe that we humans failed in managing environment fairly. Emphasizing on environmental issues deforestation leads to global warming and water crisis. By creating awareness on newspaper through our newspaper, I believe that we can bring some changes to our society in preserving and conserving nature in a better way. It's either do or die solution to provide a fresh, clean air and a healthy environment for our upcoming generation. We should play our part by publishing news and current issues regarding environment to enlighten the public. I hope everyone consider environment as a section in our newspaper. Thank you. That's all from me.
Well, I totally agree with what Kuha said just now, but I do have a different suggestion from myself. I would like to suggest the session health to be included in our news publication. This is because by including this session in our news, we can always educate and inform other students about the importance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. For example, we can come up with articles that explains about the proper way of sleep cycle, the importance of maintaining a balanced diet, or some tips about a few basic regular exercising steps and so on. And apart from that, we can also release news regarding the current disease outbreaks that happens around us. For example, like COVID-19, we can always make sure that students are aware of the symptoms of those diseases and also the precautionary steps that they have to take in order to prevent themselves from getting infected. So I really hope that the health session, news regarding the health session won't be ignored by other people because it's very vital and everyone should know the current news regarding health. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay. I also suggest help in our news publication because I think we should share about mental illness. There are many kind of mental illness that students rarely hear. So I think help should be in our news publication. Thank you.
Okay, I think we can also choose entertainment as our section. So we can get relaxation and refreshment with entertainment. And when people feel tired, especially us as students, and entertainment is very important because entertainment can reduce our stress and relax ourselves to get more energy and continue our assignment or something else. So I think we can include entertainment as our session. Thank you.
I am agree with the Xin Ying about the entertainment because I think that the biggest factor people buy news because they see their favorite celebrity on the news. So that is the main thing why I bought the newspaper as well or magazine. I just saw them and I just bought them. So I think it could be quite profitable and it's entertaining as well to put in our news. Thank you.
Okay, I also agree with singing and Syaza of the suggestion, but I have different suggestions from them. I suggest to add a food section in our news publication. This because food is any substrate consumed to provide nutrition to our body. We cannot alive without food. So food can also bring us satisfaction and happiness. We also can add some recipe food and recommend restaurant to our food section. For the recipe food, for someone they like to cook, they can read our food sections to cook the food they favorite. So I think guys, you can consider the food section to add in our news publication. That's all for me. Thank you.
In my personal opinion, I think education section should be included because now, like in current COVID situation, universities and schools has been closed down. So students have to like stay at home and learn through online classes. For students coming from a privileged background, it's not a problem because they have the access to internet to get the latest news. But however, for students coming from an unfortunate background, it is a problem because they are lacking the access to internet and they're also lacking the resources. So as a result, they might be left out and they will not get the latest news about the education system. So we can use our newspaper to give these poor kids to spread the important information to these poor kids. And apart from that, education is also key to the success. We all know that. But then many students are actually lacking interest to get the proper education. So through our news article, we can actually we can actually publish news about achievement of students, which will motivate the readers to get a proper education. So for this reason, I strongly believe that we should include education in our news publication. Thank you.
I agree with everyone. However, I would like to suggest international section. In my opinion, as a university student, we need to know and care what is happening around the world. Through reading international news, it can widen our views and we can get to learn to look things at a different perspective. Next, it can also help us to remain connected globally with other people from different backgrounds and culture by understanding issues happening in their country. This is the reason why I think it is important to include international sections in our newspaper. Thank you.
So thank you so much for all your opinions and discussions. Since all of us have different opinions, I think we can decide the sections by voting. So let's start voting. So first of all, each person can vote 3 times here. So how many people are going to vote for environment? Please raise up your hand. We have 5 votes for environment. Next, how many are going to vote for health? Please raise your hands. We have 7 people for health. Next, how many are going to vote for entertainment? Please raise your hands. We have 4 votes for entertainment. Next, how many are going to vote for food? We have 3 votes for food. How many votes for education? We have 2 votes for education. And finally, how many votes for international? We have 3 votes for international. So through our discussion, we have finalized environment, health, and entertainment as our topic. And as for the food and international, we have the same number of votes, so we have to decide whether we want to take food or international. So let's vote again for among these two sections. How many vote for food? We have 1 votes for food. And how many vote for international? We have 7 votes for international. So now we have finally decided the 4th section, which is environment, health, entertainment, and international. So, and that brings us to the end of our discussion. Thank you so much for all your opinions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.